We have the National Card Show in Cleveland coming up a week from when you guys watch this video. And if you're watching this video, this is a current video. I'm back in LA and I just want to talk to you guys about the National. This is going to be a classic video, a little bit uncut, but just wanted to update you guys on some things about life, the National, give you guys some tips. Before I get in these National tips, I just want to show you guys, I got a big tan. Well, guess why? Well, I got to see Aaron Rodgers a couple days ago, and I met up with him, and I want to show you guys what I got signed. I did get 2 rookie cards signed, but this is my main PC item. Got Aaron Rodgers to sign my Jets jersey, and he put on there, Mojo Keep Inspiring with the Aaron Rodgers. So I just got that signed a couple days ago. Got 2 Rodgers jerseys now for my PC, and I did get him to sign a couple rookie cards. Got to talk to him, and I'm super pumped for him. Going to be amazing to see what he does in the bounce back. Even more excited about the National Card Show. So let's talk about the National. You don't want to make mistakes at the National. I've made mistakes at the National. Use my experience from this video, and hopefully it helps you out. Guys, this is going to be amazing. Let's go. As I sit here now, I'm thinking about, wow, this is going to be my 4th National Card Show. And I've learned a lot since my first one. You know, when I was a kid at 14, I always had heard about the National, but I could never afford it. My first National was in 2021, where I went to Chicago. 2022, Atlantic City. 2023, Chicago. And my 4th one will be in Cleveland. And I just got to tell you guys, the National Card Show is one of the greatest experiences I've ever had in my life in terms of the hobby and just the energy and the vibes and all the things that make it so great, which the things that make it great are this community. You know, all these people, collectors from all around the world are coming together for one of the biggest card shows to share what they love, collect what they love, buy what they love, and trade. It doesn't get any better than that, you know? And when I think of the National, I think of a place where you'll see cards that you don't get to see on a regular basis, you know? We've got PSA there, we got CGC there, we got Whatnot there, we've got Topps and Fanatics, Panini, we've got Beckett, we've got Arena Club, we've got all these brands they're supporting. And then, you know, the dealers, some of my favorite dealers I see at every show. And then we have people like myself that do the media. And then the most important people are the collectors and the showgoers, which is you guys watching this video. One thing I've done really well on this channel is to share my experience. I'm going to give you guys 10 tips for the National Card Show in this video. So here we go. My first tip I give you guys is bring cash with you. A lot of dealers there, they'll still take PayPal and Venmo, but cash is always king when it comes to card shows. Whether you're buying a card for your PC or you're trying to flip something or you're trying to even sell something, people always ask me all the time, how much cash should you bring? In my mind, my first National, I brought 10,000. My second National, I think I brought 22,000. 22 to 25. My third National, I brought 50. This year, I don't know how much I'm going to bring. I might bring 20 bucks. No, I'm just kidding. But bring as much as you think you should spend. If it's your first one, I would say if you can bring $10,000, bring $10,000. If you can bring, and if your high budget's $5,000, it's $5,000. But my other tip about bringing cash is, guys, you don't have to buy anything to fit in, right? The entry point to this hobby, it's not about the transactions, it's about the relationships. Sometimes just walking around and seeing cards you've never seen and being with people you've never met before and making relationships count is better than any of the deals you will get at the show. You know, whether it's at the show, something cool happens, or at trade night, or in the autograph pavilion. You know, we got TriStar there. We've got Fitterman Sports. We've got, you know, tons of exclusive autograph signers there that are amazing to see. And there's going to be Fanatics exclusive athletes. There might be something there for you there. So bring cash, but don't feel obligated to buy something. The second tip I have, and it rang true last year, I would probably not be wearing a sweatshirt. Dress comfortably, you guys. Make sure you wear shorts and wear a t-shirt. You don't have to go crazy, or wear a jersey. And put on deodorant. Make sure you wear deodorant because it's going to get hot in there. Last year when we were in Chicago, the AC broke. And let me tell you, I was in jeans and my black Mojo sports shirt and it was not comfortable. So make sure you dress comfortably and just know that hydration is very important. Make sure you drink a lot of water. Like if you're watching this now, I personally will be drinking water from today, July 16th until the National and during the National. So try to drink that 5 to 6 cups of water and hydrate yourself because a lot of people forget to drink water, and also make sure you bring snacks and eat. Another big one that kind of hits is, I would say, pace yourself. A lot of people will get into this mode where it's like you get FOMO that I didn't buy that thing. Take your time and go to the National with a game plan, but at the same time, pace yourself and just know that you have from Wednesday until Sunday. And if you're really trying to find that big deal, just take your time with it and the deal will come to you. You know how they say in life, you shouldn't force something, it's supposed to come to you? That's attraction, not promotion, right there with what I'm saying, but it's true. Sometimes in life, the attraction and things happen based on the way the stars align with the universe is based on not forcing it. So another thing I'll say about this, and it's a personal mistake, is pace yourself, but also be at the same time balance it out to where if you find a card you want, just know if you walk away, it's probably going to be gone. I'll never forget it. My first national, I was with Gem Mint Jennings, and we saw a James Gandolfini Fans of the Game autograph. And I wanted it so bad, and we walked away, and 2 minutes later, we both looked and we're like, we got to go back for it. So we tried to go back for it to get the James Gandolfini, and the guy's like, I just sold it. And it was $500, and that was a great deal. Moral of the story is I ended up buying it 2 weeks later for $750, and it's still in my PC. So to those out there that have PCs like that, you know that feeling, you got to get the card, buy the card. The next tip, you guys, it's going to be intimidating. I'm telling you right now, I've been to enough card shows, but there was a time in my life and in my hobby collecting that I was intimidated by the people, the tables, the amount of cash. I didn't have as much cash as everybody. I brought base Prism rookies to my first Dallas card show, and people were turning me down, and I felt like I didn't know anybody. This is where you got to lean in. And if you're an introvert or an extrovert, it's going to be a tough balance for the introverts. But if you're an extrovert, feed off the energy. And if you're an introvert, get out of your comfort zone. And if you're nervous about the card show, my advice on this tip is be social. Put yourself out there and know that this is an experience, right? This isn't like I got to spend $1,000 or spend $20,000 or I need to put 150 pieces of content out or I need to put up this social post or things are going to go wrong. Take it easy. Like this should be the time of your life. If it's your first one or if it's your fifth one, if it's your 30th one, be social in the sense that like just realize like someone in there is probably feeling the same way you do. So if you're feeling alone and nervous, find another person who's feeling alone and nervous and put your hand out and say, hey, my name is, and here's what I collect, and I know you're here. And also, this leads me to the next thing about social media. You guys create stories, craft stories, tag me, hang out with me, come film content with me. You want me to be in your video? If you need me to be an icebreaker and just introduce the video for everybody, I'll do it. Like if you've ever seen me, if I'm not busy, which like we're usually pretty busy, but most of the time I just tell people, give me 1 second and I'll film an intro for somebody. And if you're gonna make YouTube content, which I highly recommend, I'll watch all the videos this year. I really like watching card content from people that I don't know. And card content in general is, if you want to know how to make a YouTube video, I'm going to tell you right now, and I learned this from Lootbox TV, Gin and Juice. They changed my life with this simple tool. Your YouTube video you're going to make is an intro. So what's the video about? Which is, hey guys, we're looking to buy all Adrian Peterson cards. In the middle is showing the Adrian Peterson cards. And guess what you say at the end? Hey guys, here's all the Adrian Peterson cards we picked up. Create stories like that. Intro, what's the video about? Middle is the content, and end, you're just going to wrap up what you're talking about. So make content, whether it's on Instagram or YouTube. And if you haven't made an Instagram, make one. Tell me that you made one because of this video, and I will follow you back. The next tip I want to talk about, you guys, is called take care of your freaking cards. This is a Zion case right here. Shout out to all the brands that I put stickers on. You guys, we've had a lot of theft happen in this hobby recently, and I know a lot of people are going to be on high alert in Cleveland. Do me a favor, if you're at a table, if you're at trade night, if you're behind the table, for the love of God, if you have a Zion case or you have a backpack on, stand up in the group and put the Zion case in between your legs. That's it. There's a reason I say this. Number one, you're not going to forget it. Number two, somebody's not going to take something that you're standing over like that. So that's my best piece of advice, because you know how many people at this show, you're going to leave cards, you're going to leave your Zion case, you might leave your backpack. Don't do any of that. Just keep it in between your legs and keep your backpack on. Or find someone that you can trust to hold it. But in my opinion, just please take care of your cards and your items, because theft, misplacing something, losing something, when you're in a deal or you're getting into the hobby spirit and it feels like Disneyland, you kind of start to forget a couple things. So just make sure you take care of your stuff. Here are some quick hit miscellaneous tips for you guys. Don't bring anything that if it was stolen, it would be very harmful to you and your collection. So don't bring anything that you think would be stolen. For example, I won't be bringing my Jackie Robinson Auto. I'm not bringing my Pele Transcendent Auto. I have no business trying to sell those cards right now. I want to hold on to them, so I'm not bringing them. So don't bring anything like that if it's sentimental to you. Second quick hit would be ask questions. I know the card show can be intimidating, but instead of trying to be an expert or assuming things, ask questions. And if the person gives you a bad answer or they're mean to you, come ask me the same question and hopefully I'll be nice to you. But no, seriously, ask questions. Third thing is trade night. Trade night is a little bit of a yikes at this national. I know that Jimmy and Card Collector 2 are hosting a trade night, but typically we have trade nights at the hotels. And in all fairness, I wish if I could do things differently, I would have just put on, for me, hosting a trade night isn't for me, it's for you guys. Like if I ever host trade night, I just want people to say, here's the hotel we're at. I'm going to just put my name on it and all you guys come in and I hope you guys get the best deals and make the best memories. So trade night's a little scattered, so make sure you follow my Instagram. I'm going to shout out where trade night is with the hotels and all the events, but there should be various trade nights. So make sure you use social media to find that out, or just ask me in person and I'll tell you where the trade night is. But CC2 and Kentucky basketball cards always have the best trade night, and there should be more spread out. I know the hotels are a little spread out this year, so it's going to be a little bit confusing, but that's where we all got to rally together as a community. Make sure you charge your phone before the night, during, and after. So bring your chargers, bring your portable chargers. Those are always important. Make sure that if you have a brand, wear your brand, represent your brand. All right, ask people to follow you. Ask me to follow you. This is prime time for you to get your brand name out there. And if you have a product, bring your product to the national and showcase it. Or if you have your PC, show me your PC. Show your collection off to people that could appreciate it, which is obviously card collectors. Bring topplers, bring sleeves. Bring a marker. You never know when you could run into a random celebrity. Some baseball players might show up. NFL players could show up and buy cards. We saw Rex Ryan one year. Steve Aoki shows up to the National. Maybe have them sign your Zion case. That'd be kind of cool. Those are some miscellaneous tips for the National. I hope this video helped you guys out. And if you guys are at the next card show, or if you're at the National, or I see you at the next card show, make sure you say what's up. And guys, thank you so much for watching. Like this video and comment down below. And if you need a Zion case, trust me, Zion Case XL, one of my favorites. Use my code Mojo10 for a discount. And guys, CGC cards, they have the lowest freaking prices on the internet. We partnered up with them. I'm going to be partnered up with them at the National. And we're going to be working alongside Whatnot and PSA. I have some links down there for discounts and affiliate codes. Use those links down below if you want $15 spent on Whatnot, you want a discount for CGC and PSA affiliation. Go check those out below. And I love you guys, and I will see you guys at the National. We'll have tons of content coming out this week. Just wanted to come out with an updated video. See you guys.